Wrestler TV. This week we are going to discuss one of the proposals leaking from UEFA's recent meeting in Neon, home European football. It's not Anfield. Basically, we already know the goal line technology bit Euro 2016 and the Champions League final. That's great, really good, fair play, well done. We also have heard that the elite European clubs, some of the elite European clubs, have been lobbying for sort of an American-style approach whereby they're basically guaranteed a bye into the Champions League. With Rob Palmer. Hello. Who's obviously the perfect guy to have this, cynical, etc. We're going to go with the traditionalist approach to this kind of proposals to start with, and then we'll have a look at maybe some more reasoned debate on whether or not it's sort of the best move or inevitable, I suppose. So we'll start with traditionalists. So I say to you,
I should have appointed a pie.
You should, yes, and perhaps a gut and some really reprehensible views about women and ethnic minority.
Yeah.
But yes, so pie, alcohol, which you could also throw.
Yeah, it has to be beer.
A longing for things to stay the way they were.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean, when they were better.
When they were better, as opposed to now. Like, I much prefer poverty.
Cold War.
Cold War was great.
Lack of internet.
Yeah.
A bar
Racism.
on married women working.
And white people everywhere. None of this foreign monarchy.
See, when you're at this ignorant level, you want the world to go back to when white men had all the power instead of just most of it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's upset about it.
Yeah.
Now I say to you, I'm an elite club. Hello.
Oh yeah.
Asian fans love me.
What's the crack?
I want to have an automatic buy into the Champions League because I bring X amount of viewers and money.
I need to get into this character. I think what you're saying is bollocks. Because how is a club supposed to go into decline or to go... I use very big words. It's supposed to be a traditionalist,
let me see.
How is a club supposed to go shite? Right? How is a club supposed to... Sorry, I know we don't attract viewers from just North Dublin. But anyway, how's a club supposed to go into decline when you're automatically into the Champions League? How is a club supposed to do with Liverpool and go from a club that was in the Champions League? I'm not going to say they were elite even though they won it. Yeah. Because that was one of the one seasons when they're actually decent. Yeah. And to go from that level to being complete wank, mid-table obscurity mostly. Like that wouldn't happen if clubs were automatically given a place in Europe's elite competition because of the money they bring. Yeah. Like you wouldn't see and also the players it would attract as well because Liverpool have loads of money.
And
but they can't attract the
players. It would disincentivise the domestic leagues as well because you see how big a deal the fourth spot is to the countries who have a fourth spot. Yeah. That it can change up the teams that come in, makes it interesting, it gives you something tangible to go for. I imagine the fourth spot would say, I'd say you're looking at literally the cream of the cream down this, that they just want to be guaranteed. Why they'd be concerned about it, I don't really understand. Yeah. But it would take away from I suppose it's a very American way to do sport, isn't it? Really? Yeah, it is. And that's not to denigrate American sports because they're fantastic. Their coverage of sports is brilliant as well, and the competitive balance is brilliant. It just wouldn't work initially, at least in a European setting. It would take away some of the excitement.
I don't think it would work in a European setting at all, to be honest. No. Because the Europeans don't really like that sort of set thing. They like they always talk about the fucking magic of the cup. Especially when you talk about English fans, Magic of the Cup. Magic of the Cup doesn't exist. Magic of the Cup is bollocks. But they love that sort of the romantic element of it. That it's like, anybody can do it. Like Leicester can do anything. You know what I mean? In theory, yeah. Same as the American dream, if you were to put it that way. Anybody can do it, but not everybody can be rich. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But it's like that'd be the same. It's like if you were to make the club if you were to make the elite league, it would completely, like as you say, it would completely negate the need for a domestic league because if you won the league at home, what's the point if you're already in the moneymaker? You know what I mean?
Like it sounds a bit wanky, but like football being for everyone, rather than just focusing in on the clubs that necessarily bring in the most money. You do see it that viewer figures fall. When English clubs went in the latter stage of the Champions League, the English viewers actually stopped watching. Sky published these polls when they lost the Champions League rights to BT. But also people would stop watching if smaller teams get to the final, and they actually do. So that whole mythos about smaller teams and magic of the cup in any cup competition isn't true. More people would tune in to watch Bayern Munich Barca in a final. I mean, last year's Champions League final, for example, was mouthwatering. Two great teams, but if it had been, like I used them earlier, Apoel Nicosia and Barca, you wouldn't tune in. Not as likely. I'd probably watch it because this is what we do. But like you wouldn't be thinking, this is gonna be cracking. I can't wait to see them lose.
Wouldn't watch it.
No, you wouldn't.
Like
you're watching the darts.
Yeah. It's a fucking
Jonathan
great.
New.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with
Oh,
darts.
that's
great.
cracking.
So good.
What a switch.
But yeah, no, like I completely agree there. Like the small clubs don't attract the viewership because they don't have as much fans. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Even when like even you look at when Atleti got to the final, no one talked about Atleti when they got to the final. Big enough club as they are, not as big as Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So no one gave a fuck.
That was very much the feeling. It's just like, oh well, shame they're going to lose anyway. It's going to be a little bit closer
Pretty
to that
close.
in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's sad.
Now we'll go with the more reasoned approach. So
Yes.
we've done the traditions, which is don't like it.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go with this is sort of the direction the European Cup's been going in. The Champions League European Cup has been going in for years anyway.
Yeah.
It's the last 5 seasons, I think. I'm right in saying you've had 3 of the 4 being the same semi-finalists.
Yeah.
So you can see why they're just going. Just give us a boy.
Yeah.
We're
It's
pretty much there.
I can understand that if you were to do it in such a way that you have to. It's not a permanent thing. It's like, let's say, right, you take the super club, you take Barca, Madrid, Real, and Bayern, right? You take them 3, and you say, right, if you make it to this stage in the Champions League in this many consecutive seasons, we'll give you your boy. Fair enough, grand, no worries, you get your money all sorted. But if you start to decline in the league, we'll take that boy away.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
you know
okay,
what
that's
I mean?
yeah.
I think
like
that's the only real way that I can see it will work.
Yeah.
But again, it brings into the thing that's basically how a league works anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's already
So-
there. I can't see what they're trying to get at with this in terms of maybe setting up like a kind of a long-term supremacy thing.
Yeah.
Because the money from the Champions League perpetuates itself in such that you
Yeah.
will
the
keep
only
getting
the
in.
only thing that I can see is instead of them doing a knockout competition, is to do a literal super league. Is when it's a league. It's not an actual. It's not a knockout competition. It's like Bayern, Barca, all the super clubs. City probably will be in there as well. Liverpool probably will be. They finish bottom, but they'll be in there, and they'd actually do a proper league table where they play each other twice a season away from home and at home.
Yeah.
And then whoever finishes top of that league is the champion or whatever, you know.
But yeah, I
But-
could definitely see it going that way.
I don't understand why. I don't understand what that'd do because, like, then you'd get rid of the Champions League and then you'd have no small clubs breaking in and there'd be no, like, without wanting to, like, oversimplify it, there'd be no point.
Yeah, and everybody would just end up supporting super clubs. I know the majority do anyway, but there's still obviously people who support clubs that aren't necessarily super clubs.
What
or
like
whatever.
what would football fans like us aspire to get to? Do you know what I mean? Like you aspire to Premier League, you know?
Obviously, or just surviving in the championship.
Yeah. But like that, it would just completely take out the fun of following a football club to say, oh, we can get there, and then but if you've got the Super League, what's the point?
Yeah, but not to be too pessimistic about it. I think that's the way European football is going in general, and there's not really all that much you can do about it, unfortunately. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Maybe you support the proposals that the elite clubs should get the buy. Maybe it makes sense. We certainly don't think so. But anyway, subscribe to Final Third TV on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter at @the_final_third. And thanks for watching.